Good morning. Let's go and get ourselves ready for the day. I haven't washed my hair for 5 days, so we need to sort this out. Surprisingly, it doesn't actually look greasy at all, but it feels disgusting. First step, we need to make her wet. Oh my God, it's under my eyes. I completely forgot to bring a towel. I never fail to drown my entire body whenever I do that. First thing, rosemary oil all over my hair. I think I got this from TikTok shop. Next up, Philip Kingsley Elasticizer Mask. This is quite literally the best mask you will ever use in your entire life. And once you try it, you will never ever be able to use anything else because it's so good. And that's the reason that we wet the hair first, because your hair needs to be wet for it to work. I'm pretty sure, do not quote me on that. And then we just chuck her up in a high bun for about an hour until we wash her out. And doing that before I wash my hair is a complete non-negotiable because it makes your hair feel so freaking good. Guys, look at me. Look at me. I can't tell if this is water from the shower or sweat, probably a mixture of the two. The heat in the UK right now is not a joke. Like, it's actually not a joke. And as someone who has hyperhidrosis, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically a condition that means your body like excessively sweats. And don't get me wrong, I'm a girlie that absolutely loves nothing more than being in the heat. But on holiday, when I'm not in the UK, when houses have aircon, because I actually can't deal with this. Like, actually look. Let me show you my back. I'm not like, what? I was looking at myself, I was like, I'm gonna go and change my top because this is embarrassing. And I was like, no, what's the point in doing that? Like, this is just the reality of how I am right now. And yes, it may feel a little bit embarrassing, but if anybody else is literally sitting and sweating through their frigging t-shirt, just know you're not on your own, because I actually can't deal with this. I actually cannot deal with this. So an outfit change is very much on the agenda within the next 5 minutes, but welcome back to another vlog. I do not feel right introducing this vlog looking like this because I literally feel like a shell of a human. I can't even look at myself, I look insane. But yeah, if you are not currently in the UK right now, it is around 30 degrees every single day. 31 degrees. 31 degrees. Are you actually having a laugh? Are you trying to take the piss? Because I can't do it. I actually cannot do it anymore. And I know in winter, I'll be thinking, oh my God, I wish we were back when we're having that heat wave. No, because this is literally unbearable. I quite literally am sitting in front of my fan all day, every day. I can barely even leave my house and go outside because within 2 seconds, this is what I look like. Like yesterday I had to walk to the doctor's office, right? Because I need to get like a jab. I'm going to Central America next week, Costa Rica. You're probably actually gonna be seeing this vlog whilst I'm in Costa Rica, which is kind of crazy. Actually, in fact, you definitely will be. So just know we've got some very exciting Costa Rica vlogs coming. So yeah, I basically had to go and get a jab yesterday because I realised that the one that I had expired. Thank God for ChatGPT, honestly. I basically asked the doctor for like an export of all the jabs that I've had and they sent it to me. So I put it through ChatGPT and I said, are any of these out of date that I need for Costa Rica? And it flagged one. I was like, right, call the doctors. Got a same day appointment, which I thought was quite miraculous. I called them at 1 p.m. being like, hey, do you have any appointment slots? Got an appointment at 3. So NHS, love you so much. Thought I was gonna have to pay for that vaccination because I thought I'd left it too late. But yeah, anyway, point of the story. I went to get a vaccination yesterday. The doctor's surgery is maybe like a 10-minute walk from my house. When I got to the doctor's surgery, dripping in sweat. I was basically wet. I literally had to go in there to the nurse and I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I don't want to be that person that apologises for human bodily function. But I was like, she's having to touch my arm and I'm literally wet with sweat. So yeah, anyway, not having the best time in this heat, but there's not really anything we can do about it. We're just trying to live, love, laugh our life, regardless of the sweating situation. But yeah, I'm literally just sat in my room, sat in front of my fan all day, every day. My fan doesn't even really feel like it's doing that much. Like, I really want to invest in an air conditioning unit, right? One, they're very expensive and England doesn't normally get this hot, so I feel like it's not really worth the purchase. But 2, tell me why they're so big. Why are they so big? Like, my mum and dad have one in their room. It is literally the biggest box and I already have room mess issues. It's always messy in there. So I feel like adding an air conditioning unit into the mix is not gonna be a good mix. But yeah, anyway, this is the reality of being in England right now. I always think, as I said, in the winter, I always sit and like think about how incredible it would be to be in a hot climate. As soon as it comes to England, we are not prepared for this. Our lifestyles do not match with this. and I actually can't do it. So yeah, I'm just trying to survive the heat right now. And I need this hair mask to hurry up and process so I can go and jump straight in a cold shower. Like, all I want right now is to go in an ice bath. Like, oh, that sounds gorgeous. But anyway, the reason we came downstairs is because I want to show you my new iced coffee recipe. Guys, I found a new iced coffee ingredient, I guess, that has literally changed my entire life, not even being dramatic. It makes an iced coffee take 2 seconds to make, and it tastes delicious. Okay, so we're going to show you how I make it. So first things first, the biggest glass that you own, fill her with some icy cold water from the fridge, right? This literally changes the game. If you don't have icy cold water in the fridge, make sure you put some in there before you make this, because if you're using water from the tap, it's basically hot right now. So make sure you have some from the fridge. I normally go about like halfway. Then the biggest ice cube known to man. Always splashes back, need to start putting that in first. And then your milk of choice, I always use the Plenish almond milk because it's got like, I think it's got 3 ingredients in, so it's really safe if you have bad gut issues like me. Top her up nearly the whole way, about to there. And then the most important ingredient, the coffee. I actually have all 3 flavours of this. We have vanilla, caramel, and non-flavoured. Haven't actually tried the non-flavoured one yet because I'm trying to make my way through these ones. Based on how little I have of the caramel one left, I think that's my favourite, but I also barely have any of the vanilla. This is literally just concentrated coffee in a little bottle, and I bought it from Tesco's. It's like a £5. When I say it's the best £5 you'll ever spend in your whole damn life, it's literally the best thing ever. So, literally all we do, just pour that in. I normally don't do enough, so I'm gonna add a little bit more than that. And that's literally your iced coffee. That is it, done. Like, I told you it was easy. No having to boil the kettle, no having to put it on the coffee machine, like literally just pour it in. And I was so dubious when I first saw these in the supermarket. I was like, these are probably gonna taste like arse, but I'm gonna try them anyway. When I say it's the best thing I've ever bought in my entire life, literally changed the game. And then, I personally like it a little bit sweeter, so I then get my own vanilla flavouring and just pour a teeny tiny little bit in there. Done. Add a straw, give her a little mixy mix. Oh my god, went everywhere. Gorgeous. That was actually the perfect amount of coffee as well. When I say that is better than any latte I have ever got from any kind of coffee shop, I'm not even lying. It's quite literally the best thing ever. And I'm actually a really big snob when it comes to coffee. Oh my god, I'm so hot. It's so good. Obviously, if you want it to be like really milky, just add the whole pint of milk. I don't do that because 1, that almond milk I buy is quite expensive. And if I have 2 of these in a day, that is like 1.5 things of almond milk. And I'm not rich, I don't want to have to keep buying that many almond milks. 2, I actually did have one that was only almond milk, and I think I actually prefer it with a little bit of water because it tasted just too milky for my personal preference, but so good. If you have not tried these, they are literally incredible. I actually got this one recently. I haven't tried it because I basically thought, I already have all the like flavoured syrups anyway. Does it not just make more sense for me to get the plain one and only have that in my cupboard rather than having 2 flavoured ones and then flavour it myself with all the different syrups I have? Because I have like 5 different syrups. Because obviously, like, say if I use the vanilla one, I couldn't mix that with a pumpkin spice syrup because it wouldn't taste right. Do you know what I mean? So, not to be dramatic, I actually feel like I'm melting. Anyway, I'm going to start talking about the fact that I'm actually boiling to death here. But yeah, if you have not tried those coffee syrups, look at me! Guys, look at me, it's actually not okay. But yeah, anyway, if you haven't tried these, please get them. They're quite literally the biggest life hack that I've found in 2025. So we're now a little bit later in the day. I'm currently driving to Liv's house because we are driving up to Birmingham. I'm actually so happy to be in my car just because whilst we're moving with like the windows and stuff down, it feels so much less hot than it does in my house. Saying this, my car does not have air conditioning. I have the same car that I bought when I was 17, passing my driving test. And obviously, I was like, give me the cheapest thing known to man, and he's done me well. My car's name is Blake, by the way. But yeah, he's done me very well, so I've never really seen any reason to like get a new car until it gets to when it's like 30 million degrees outside and I don't have any aircon, and it literally feels like a sauna in here. But when I have my windows like completely down and just like driving without stopping, it's completely fine. So it's not actually that bad, but it's a lot nicer than being in my bedroom, as I said. We are going out to Birmingham because we're actually on a shoot tomorrow. If you didn't know, I do presenting for Gymshark once a month. I actually think this might be our last one, which is really actually quite sad because we've been doing it for like 20 months now. So nearly like coming up, it would be 2 years in October. But I think this actually might be our last one, at least for a little while, which makes me quite sad because it's literally one of my favourite things to do ever. Like, Oh my God, there's a girl wearing the Whitney leggings. Oh, they're my favourite leggings ever. Yeah, this is literally one of my favourite things to do, and obviously I get to do it with one of my best friends. And I think this might be our last one, which makes me feel so sad. I actually can't think about it because I'm gonna get upset. But yeah, that is why we're going up to Birmingham. But I'm excited to take you guys with us. Also, obviously, as I said, we are going to Costa Rica next week, which is so exciting. And I'm actually going with Liv, who obviously I do the lives with, which is really exciting because we actually don't really get to see each other all that often. Like, this is like one of the only days a month we really see each other because we live quite far away. So yeah, I'm excited to go and spend loads and loads of time with her in Costa Rica. But yeah, we leave, it's currently Tuesday, we leave on the next month. We leave on Monday, so we've got about 6 days until we leave. I've got so much stuff that I need to get done. I still have not unpacked my suitcase from when I went to the Caribbean. Guys, I went to the Caribbean about 2 months ago. My suitcase is still sat next to my front door, waiting to be unpacked. So that is on the itinerary of something we need to do, because I currently don't actually have a suitcase that I can start packing because it's still got stuff in from the last trip. So bad. I honestly feel a little bit stressed about the thought of packing. Basically, we are meant to be taking backpacks for the trip because it's quite like a lot of like traveling around places, so it's just easier to take a backpack. But obviously with the state of my back, I can't do that. If you haven't seen the vlog I either put up 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago, I'm not sure when I'm going to post this, so it may have been 1 or 2 weeks ago, I was explaining how bad my back has been. It is literally so much better. I've got a physio appointment this Friday. It'll be my 3rd physio appointment that I've had in the last 3 weeks, and we're basically just going to determine what the situation is, how we're going to deal with it, because the last thing I want is for my back to go or like get even worse when I'm in Costa Rica and end up in like a Costa Rican hospital where I don't speak Spanish. Luckily though, saying that, my physio does speak Spanish, so he just said, if worst case scenario that happens, just call me and I can explain the whole situation to them, because he speaks Spanish. So that does make me feel a little bit better. Yeah, I'm just doing all my physio exercises obviously, and oh my God, I forgot to bring a charger with me. That's not good. That is not good. I have to go to Tesco and get one. That's really thrown me off. I was just thinking, oh, have I got my charger to be able to charge my camera? I was like, wait, no. And then I was like, oh, that's the same charge that I use to charge my phone, so I don't actually have either. So that's great. I do have the lead for my phone, which is good. I'm actually not that far away from my house. Do I go back? No, I actually really can't. I can't be bothered. It's too hot, and this is already a long. Maybe I actually call Liv and ask her to bring a spare one. But yeah, I've literally covered my whole train of thought. Anyway, yeah. So on Friday we have our last physio before I go traveling for 2 weeks, and we're going to kind of determine what I can and can't do whilst I'm traveling. So like whether that's having to say no to a couple of the hikes we're meant to be going on and stuff like that, just because obviously I haven't been able to really do very much. Like I've barely even been like really walking for the past like 2-3 weeks because of how bad my back's been. So obviously my fitness levels wouldn't have gone down that much, but obviously it takes a lot longer than a couple of weeks for them to go down. But obviously because I haven't been training, I haven't been walking, like my fitness, it will probably be a bit of a shock to the system if I randomly just start, what's it called? If I randomly just start doing like 8-hour hikes, do you know what I mean? So we're going to determine that on Friday, see what the situation is. I need to just make sure I'm doing my physio exercises, which I've actually been quite good at doing. They do feel a little bit pointless, but like as my physio was explaining to me when I was going through them with him, like I asked him, he was like, they are not pointless. Just do them. Like, and there's a reason that my back has got so much better, is because I've been doing my physio exercises. When you're doing them, they just feel so pointless. Like, it just feels like I'm not doing anything. Oh my God, that lighting is actually so good. First and foremost, apologies about the last little bit just finishing in the middle of nowhere. My phone basically overheated because it was like in the sun. So yeah, that was great. Also completely like, you know when you get the sign on your phone and it's like, you need to let this phone cool down before you use it. I then couldn't see my maps, so I had no idea where I was driving, so that was great. Had to pull over to like put everything up once it had cooled down a little bit, but we've just got to Birmingham. I thought I'd give you a little room tour, because for like whenever I come, oh, that lighting's not so great. For like whenever I come here, I never give a room tour. And this is actually the first time we've ever stayed at this hotel. It's called Hogarth's or something like that. Hogarth's, I don't know. In Solihull. Obviously we're right around from the Gymshark Lifting Club, so we can get there nice and easily in the morning. But I give you a little room tour. This is me. This is my little outfit for the day. I actually think these are so cute, these little tops. They're actually from the men's section. It's like a mesh top, and I always get in like the biggest size they do, and they're just like really nice to just like chuck on with a pair of shorts. But this is the room. Let's look at what the view looks like. Oh, it's not really giving all that much, but it's actually such a nice room. This is a lot nicer than the hotel that we normally stay in. So we've got a little sofa, a massive bed that is so much bigger than a double bed. That looks so nice. So excited to sleep in there. Very cute decor. Just walking through here. Like the gimbal on this camera is ever so slightly off. Like, I feel like it always just looks a little bit angled, which isn't great, but gorgeous little bathroom. Obsessed with that. That is literally so nice. We then turn around, we've got a little bath and shower kind of situation. There isn't really anywhere for me to prop you up right now, so you're currently on the stack of towels. But guys, I can't even explain to you, I'm so hot again. And I don't want to make this vlog about me complaining about how hot I am, but when I say I've literally sweat through the shorts that I'm currently wearing, I feel disgusting. So I literally washed my hair before we left, and I'm gonna go straight back in the shower, right in there, because I'm too bloody hot, man. We actually did also order delivery. Normally we make the bad decision of ordering it once we get into our hotel room. This time, we sat in the car outside and ordered it, so I've actually already got mine. Got myself a little Subway, which is a little bit rogue, but I feel like, one, all the restaurants, like, where we've been doing these lives for so long, we've obviously been in the hotels quite a lot, so we've experienced the majority of the restaurants. Majority of the restaurants around here are not it. Like, even the Wagamama's and stuff, like, it comes and it's not good. So I thought I would say, get something safe. And also, because it is very hot outside, the last thing I wanted was something, like, warm. Like, any kind of noodles kind of situation, that was not really filling the vibe, and I really just wanted a sandwich. So, I did get a sandwich. I got a 6-inch sub meal with, then I got like loads of bits inside, because I normally would order a 12-inch, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a couple of the little side bits to like change up the flavour a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna get in the shower, wash the body, because I literally feel like I have been violated by my own body right now with how disgusting I feel. And then I'm gonna go into the living room and we will probably just sit and have a little chit chat whilst we eat our dinner. But yeah, it's already 9 p.m. Would you believe it's 9 p.m. with how light it is outside? Like, I'm sorry, 9 p.m. So yeah, the drive out here is always so long. I think I literally left my house at 4, maybe 3:30 actually. Like, I left my house a very long time ago. It took so long to get up here. So glad we're here. Very excited to get into that bed later. But yeah, more excited to go and have a shower because I literally feel disgusting. Shower is done. Tell me why it's literally the worst thing ever. That being very dramatic. But like, showering in another shower that isn't your own. Why are they so hard to figure out? Why is showers just not all universal? Because that took me about 5-10 minutes to work out how to make the shower go cold, because all I wanted was a cold shower. Like, all I could have was like a boiling hot shower, and I was like, there's nothing I want less right now than a hot shower, because I'm sweating up freaking everywhere. But I thought I'd give you a little haul from what I got, because we went to Tesco's quickly. It's not a very exciting haul, I will say. It's actually really not exciting at all. I don't really know why I'm showing you guys this, but an ice cold Pepsi Max. Thank you very much, yes please. I then also got a water bottle. This will become clear in a second. And that is because we got some electrolytes. These aren't my number one choice of electrolyte, I will say, because the number one ingredient in them is sugar. Not that I'm saying if there's anything wrong with sugar. When I'm looking for electrolytes, I'm wanting all the different types of salts, things that are gonna get me hydrated. Sugar is not that. They obviously put sugar in them to make them taste good, but it's not the most beneficial ingredient, you know what I mean? So I don't generally buy these ones, but they didn't obviously have the Pure Salt ones in Tesco. And I really wanted some electrolytes. Like, I felt like my body felt so dehydrated, so I just thought, you know what, we'll try them. And I haven't actually tried this flavour before, Triple Punch. Before I tried the Pure Salt ones, I used to drink these ones all the time, so I know that I do like them, but I would personally now just opt for the Pure Salt ones because the first ingredient on the list, which is like the main ingredient, isn't sugar. And then last but not least, I also got some whole body deodorant, which I thought sounded so fun. I've seen a couple of people do ads for this, and out of all people, I'm the person that gets sucked in by an ad, I will say, and I feel like it's quite fitting. For how much I've been sweating today, I was like, you know what, I feel like I need the whole body deodorant for my whole body. So we'll see if it works. I'll let you guys know if I actually think it's good. I think it's fragrance. Oh, it smells quite nice actually. I'm assuming you just like rub it on. I don't know, I've never really used anything like this before, but we'll see how we get on. I actually really love the Mitchum gel deodorant, and I have completely run out of her. I tried to get her in Tesco, but she was not in that Tesco, so we're gonna have to try and get somewhere else. But yeah, I'll let you know how it gets on with that. Also, I didn't actually tell you the reason I got this. I don't like putting electrolytes in my Big Stanley, because I feel like they always leave a little bit of a taste behind that never ever goes, so I bought this so I could add the electrolytes in. But yeah, thanks for coming to my haul. Now, let's go and have some dinner. We've made it to Liv's room. I've actually plonked myself on the sofa. We normally would eat in bed. I actually feel quite bad for Liv. We always eat in her room, so her room always gets really messed up. So I've plonked myself on the sofa so we can keep her bed nice and clean. I thought we'd make our electrolytes together. Tropical punch. Like, that's such... I'm really intrigued to see what this tastes like. It definitely smells like punch. So it actually might be quite nice. Ooh, there we go. We'll try that.
Taste test.
Taste test. Also, guys, look at what Liv's... Show the bag.
Oh yeah, my...
Look at the bag that hers came in. It's like a proper canvas bag. How cool is that? Oh yeah, because you've got rice and curry and two different ones.
Like,
she's bit. Did you get the Wi-Fi password?
Yeah. Hogarth's 21 with a capital.
21? They haven't changed that for about 4 years. Oh my god, it just spattered everywhere. Oh. Oh my god. That's really good. That's so good. Oh my god. Mmm. Wow. It tastes like, there's these sachets I got when I was in America. I can't remember what they're called. I can see the packet. That's gonna really annoy me. Like crispy, I don't know what they're called. But I got these things from America that you can basically put in water to make it taste like something. And I got a tropical punch button, and it tastes just like that. Oh my god, that's so good. I want to see your opinion before I tell you if I like it or not. Okay.
Taste test. Oh my god, let's see.
Taste test.
It's coconutty.
No. Coconut, maybe, because it's tropical.
I quite like it.
It's nice, isn't it?
I quite like it.
I thought it was quite good.
But
Yeah.
as electrolytes go, that's really
I was
good.
saying the first ingredient is sugar, which is why I personally don't opt for these
Oh,
ones.
it is?
Yeah. Because
I
they're
see,
full
I
of sugar.
see.
So that's why it tastes nice.
Yeah.
But it's not giving salty at all. Oh, you've got jams on your phone, your plate on your
so
plate. You
true.
make me so upset sometimes.
Sorry.
What did she get?
Chicken. It's like Thai basil stir fry.
Thai basil sauce?
It's called krapao. It's like
That's got far too many onions in for me to get
Oh,
behind.
to be fair, I will be eating around the onions.
Really? Do you not like an onion?
They make me so
I was going to say they give you a bad stomach.
My
It's
IBS,
onions and garlic and bad.
IBS is not a fan of
Stomach.
that.
Quavers. Yeah, I know. Literally, the first thing I saw was onion.
Oh, I think you're saying bean sprout.
I hate bean sprouts as well. Bean sprouts.
love bean
I think
sprouts.
bean sprouts are literally the devil.
Oh my god, really?
They are the worst. It's
I
like the
love them
worst thing in the
so
world
much.
is when you get a lovely noodle, gorgeous, but then all of a sudden you bite.
The
And
crunch.
why is there a crunch? My
I
noodles
love
should be
it.
soft.
I really love
that they are disgusting to me. Like the worst thing ever. We then got a white chocolate and raspberry cookie. I didn't realise the meal deal on the subs came with crisps and a cookie. We'll take it. What the hell is this? Why does that feel wet? Why does it look like that?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Why does it look like that? It's also wet.
Oh my god, that's horrid.
That's disgusting. So we got a little half sub
enjoy that.
pizza slice. That is that's giving soggy. I forgot I even ordered that. I was like, what the hell is that? Okay, this is not starting off well. We then got a half sub, and then got a little dip, and then one of my favourite things from Subway, I feel like it's not going to be good today. Everything feels wet in this bag. The thing is, the issue is with delivery. Is it delivery? Uber Eats. They do like 5-minute stops. Why? This camera's so wide angle, that looks so funny. They do like 5 million stops on the way to you, so your food gets you cold and soggy every time. It's basically just a massive rat. It's giving stone cold.
Yeah, because it's fucking wrap with a sprinkle of cheese down it. What a steal.
So we are now back in my own room, and I'm now in bed. I don't know if this is just me, but before I go to sleep, I have to have some time to like chill, watch a little bit of YouTube, play my little game. Guys, we actually need to talk about this game. Okay, my phone is literally about to die. We're on like 1%. But we need to catch up on 2 things here, right? We've got 2 things to debunk because it's a vlog. Obviously, we have to have a little chit chat. You know what I mean? First and foremost, the thing we need to speak about is the game I've been playing. I can't even explain it. There's 2 games we're going to talk about quickly. So, first game is called Tasty Travels. You know when you watch like an ad on like a game you're already playing? So I was playing, I think, Block Blast. Again, a great game. If you don't have Block Blast for your phone, unreal stuff. I'm basically trying to get phone games because whenever I watch the TV, I like to just like do something with my hands. Otherwise, I can't concentrate. I think it's an ADHD thing. But what I was doing with my hands was working whenever I was watching the TV and like trying to wind down for bed, which obviously isn't great. I need to like stop getting, I basically am in a very toxic routine with my work cycle. So I'm trying to get out of that. And the one thing I'm doing is playing phone games. Probably not the best thing to replace it with, I know. But regardless, I've found a couple that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Block Blast, she's been a long time standing game that I love. So if you need a good game, that. But I want to talk to you about this one called Tasty Travels. Guys, I'm obsessed with it. So this is what the game looks like. I swear to God, this is not an ad. I'm literally just obsessed with it. And all you do is like, you match things up and like and can you see at the top? Like this person wants like this little prawn dish and then an ice cream that I have to like, say for example, the ice cream. So he wants this kind of ice cream. So I have to like build it for him. So I'll click on this and get loads of ice creams come out. And then you have to like match them all up. And you keep matching them. So then like I match the watermelons together, and then you keep doing that until I make this one. And that's how many you have to match together to get that one. And I can't even explain to you why I'm so obsessed with it, but I'm so unbelievably obsessed with it. I literally love it so much. I don't know why. It's my current obsession. Like every single day when I wake up, I'm like, oh my God, my life will be back on my game. It's so sad. But that's my current addiction. Literally obsessed with it. If anyone needs a good game, Taste Travels, unreal stuff. Then I also love one called Colour Block Jam. Right, guys. I feel like I may have actually mentioned this in the last vlog. This is the game. Oh, new season has arrived. We don't need to look at that right now. And you basically, hopefully this isn't going to kill one of my lives. You go on it and you just have to so you see there's like different colours. You have to like get the blocks to those different colours. This one is the kind of one that stresses me out so much because it's got like a timer on it. So I've got 30 seconds to get it to the pink one before it blows up. But again, addicted. I'm currently on level 352. I only found this game about 2 weeks ago. That is how much I've played it. But they're like, oh my God, it started. The timer started by accident, whoopsie. But yeah, they're the 2 games that I keep going in between. So when like my lives run out on one game, I'll go to the other. And then like, it's the highlight of my day. It's actually caused me to be very unproductive. Like if we actually looked at my screen time right now, I don't know if we should do that because that's actually really embarrassing. I'm literally playing them non-stop. Like even when I'm doing like my coaching work in between check-ins, I'm like, right, let me just quickly go on my game and like have a little break. It's so bad. Anyway, other thing I want to talk to you guys about is anybody watching Ryan Trahan's new series? Because literally whenever I ask anybody, are you watching it? Everyone's like, who's Ryan Trahan? And I'm like, firstly, put some respect on the king's name. Do you know what I mean? But literally nobody knows who it is. And I don't really understand it because I'm quite literally obsessed with him. But he's doing a current YouTube series that's like visiting 50 states in 50 days. And I'm obsessed with it. It's literally the highlight of my day, going to watch it every single day. So I'm currently sat in the hotel room. I don't know if I mentioned he's a YouTuber, and so that's how you watch it. And this TV doesn't currently have YouTube on it. YouTube. So I'm trying to see if I'm able to download YouTube on this TV because all I want to do... Oh, I have to log in. Guys, I don't think I can log in because obviously it's not my TV. I also don't have an LG account because I don't have an LG TV at home. I don't even know what TV I do have, but it's not LG. Am I about to make a whole LG account just to watch Ryan Trahan on YouTube? I could just watch it on my phone, but then I can't play Tasty Travels whilst I'm watching it, which is what I really, really love doing. I'm about to do this. I think I'm about to download it. Guys, I did it. I actually did. Just downloaded YouTube on this TV so I can watch it. It's actually so sad for me because I literally created a whole LG account just so I could watch it, but I literally am obsessed with it. I can't even explain to you. Guys, if that doesn't tell you how much I freaking love these little daily vlogs that he's been doing, like this challenge he's doing. Oh, I can't even tell you, it's so good. But yeah, after you watch this video, go and watch it because honestly, it's so good. You will be addicted. And also watch his Penny series. His Penny series is how I found him and he is so good. He's just got like 20 million subscribers. So I'm very confused as to why whenever I bring it up to anybody, they're always like, I've got no idea who that is. Like, I don't get it, but I'm so excited to watch it. Can we see it? There. That's the one I'm looking to watch. It is day 22 and he is in Virginia. I'm not even being dramatic. This is quite literally the highlight of my day. So I'm going to go and watch my favorite TV program.
Morning, Sleepyheads. It is day 22 of visiting all 50 states in 50 days. We are currently in West Virginia. I'm not even sure what the nearest
I'm so excited.
It was a lot of fun. I beat Haley in basketball. It's been a good day. But with that being said, we must keep this adventure going to the next state and the next Airbnb. So let's get ready with the morning routine. I hope we didn't do that. This basketball court is so fun. It was just slippery yesterday, so I was kind of scared playing you, but I did beat to have immunity. It felt so good, right? I like this. There. The Airbnb that we're staying in looks awesome. It has a secret room called Winchester, Virginia. Fries and mac and cheese. Yeah, I got a feeling we're going to be very full after this one. Let's eat.
This is my idea of a very good time.
Bunny coffee. This is the best latte art I've ever seen.
And there we have it. If you didn't already know that about me, I'm the biggest YouTube kid known to man. So we've just been chilling, watching a couple of different YouTube videos for the last like maybe half an hour, probably an hour. And I'm about to try and go to bed. Honestly, my sleep routine at the moment is so unbelievably messed up, right? Most nights I'm not even going to sleep until like 3:30. It's not good. I'm either playing my game or working, but I'm now coming to the realization that maybe I don't actually need to sort it out. And hear me out, because I wouldn't normally say that, but because I'm going to Costa Rica literally in 5 days, it seems a bit backwards for me to try and sort out my sleep routine, because if I keep my current sleep routine, by the time I get to Costa Rica, I'll be sleeping by like 10 every night. Like, I'll actually be tired, and I'm technically right now more on Costa Rican time. So technically my brain, it makes sense for me to keep this sleep routine, which sounds ridiculous, but today I do need to try and go to sleep a little bit earlier because I've got to be up at probably around 8 tomorrow, which, don't get me wrong, that is not late whatsoever if you're not going to sleep at 4 a.m. So I'm trying to make myself feel a bit more tired because right now I feel very awake, which is not ideal because I do need to try and go to sleep quite quickly. But I wanted to quickly just show you before we get in bed. I got myself a new book and it's called The 10X Rule. Right, I actually haven't read like a self-help, self-love mindset book for, I want to say, maybe about 6 or 8 months, maybe less than that. I did actually read quite a lot of the David Larby one because I went to his book launch and I was reading his book. I think that technically counts as that genre. I'm not sure though, but I haven't like gone out of my way to buy any. But the other day I got into a hole on TikTok that was talking about this book. And it's basically, as far as I know, obviously I haven't read it yet, a book all about like creating the best version of yourself. And to put like the 10X rule into short without actually reading the book yet, it's basically, say for example, the example that I kept seeing on TikTok is, say for example, you want to make £100, you times it by 10 and your goal would then be to make £1,000. So it's always like making your goal bigger than you ever think would be possible. And even if you don't reach that 10 times goal, you're almost certainly going to reach more than what your original goal was. So you're still going to be doing better than you originally were going to set out to do. So that's basically, as far as I'm aware, just from watching my videos on TikTok, what the book is about. I feel like with my injury and everything going on, I've just been in a bit of like a mental rut with everything. Feel like I don't really have any like go in me because obviously I've just been sat around my house quite a lot. So I thought, again, instead of just playing my game that we've been speaking about, that I would invest in this book. I got it on eBay. One thing I always do is get my books on eBay. eBay, I think it's called The World of Books. They're all like secondhand books and you can get books for like £4. They're obviously secondhand, but I have no issues whatsoever with reading secondhand books. But I'm really excited to start this. This actually came in the post as I was leaving for Birmingham, so that is why I've actually got her with me. I'm really excited. Everyone has said that it's like really motivated them and made them like want to have that go get it mentality, and I feel like that's what I'm missing a little bit at the moment because I've just been in my house, and like obviously when you're in your house 24/7, like it's not a very inspiring place to be. But yeah, I don't know if we've actually done a back update at all in this vlog. If you saw the vlog I either posted last week or the week before, I'm not really sure what order all my videos are going to be going up in. Basically, one day I woke up and I just literally couldn't move my back. And I basically had to have like the last month off of doing any kind of exercise, been going to physio, getting my exercises done, trying to like heal, if that makes sense. And it's going really well. Like I'm like moving around like rooms and stuff without having any pain. But I think I did mention this on the car journey here, but I'm just waiting until Friday to get the opinion from my physio as to what I can do. But we're basically just not doing any kind of exercise until I get back from Costa Rica, just because the main priority right now is being able to go traveling and be able to do as much as possible. But anyway, long story short, bought myself this book and I'll have to let you know, guys, know how I get on with it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the morning. I need to remember to close the curtains in this room because I didn't actually realise that is a pathway and there's like cars right there that can look straight into my room. I was actually getting changed right here and I didn't realise. I thought it was just like a little bit of a garden kind of situation. No, that is where the car park is. So literally had my full naked body out for the whole car park, so that's bloody great. Everyone pray for me that we have a better night's sleep than I think I'm going to, because I'm really dreading the thought of this sleep going really badly. Good morning! We actually slept a lot better than I thought we were going to last night. It is currently 8 AM and I am, however, very tired. I need to leave in about 8 minutes, so I haven't left myself a lot of time to get ready. This is our little outfit of the day, just the same as yesterday, literally. But we have Whitney shorts instead of legacy shorts today, and then just this oversized mesh t-shirt in black instead of teal.
You got someone new, I know it. Yeah, but I will keep on denying it. Yeah. Gotta keep my emotions from running wild. cause I go fast, yeah, I go hard. Wanna find some peace, so I pray to God to find a way to fix it all. I'm in denial, I'm undercover. My heart is breaking, so I'm faking every smile. I'm in denial, I'm undercover. Wanna find a place to rest, be human for a while. Just be human for a while. I'm fucked up, oh yeah, I know it. All alone with mixed emotions, yeah. Gotta keep my temper.
I want it. What, with a pair of black shorts?
Oh, do you know
The memories.
We are just about to go if you click through this link. But we actually have a model here today.
I don't know which colour I prefer. Which one do we think? I feel like this is giving cool. This is giving like sleek. The top is so cool. I feel like it's very like business in the front, party in the back. The graphic with the lifting straps all like wrapped around the praying hands is just so cool.
It's so cool. As you can see, this is what the straight leg joggers look like on. Like you can then adjust it to like where it would sit on your waist.
I do love a cuff jogger still, don't get me wrong, but I just think there's something so much more comfy about just having like your legs be able to free flow in your jogger.
Thank you so much.
You look amazing.
Yay!
Thank you guys, thank you. It's been a blast.
It's been a blast.
I just want to say a massive thank you to
Really?
Holly. It's such a pleasure working with you guys. Seriously.
We want a speech.
Such a pleasure. Come
Yeah,
on,
we want a
speech.
prize
Speech,
giving.
speech. We're done. We're finished with our live. Now I'm getting my makeup taken off because there's nothing worse than walking home. Not walking home from Birmingham. Well, that would be pretty bad. That would not be working. Than going home in the car for like a 4-hour drive with makeup on. I appreciate you taking it off because some people don't do that and it makes me quite upset. I'm just in the car with it on. Especially with eyelashes on, that's the worst. But it did look pretty. She did look pretty. But it was her time to come off now. Good morning, guys. We are finally back from Birmingham. God, I honestly feel like a shell of a human. Like I need to just sit in a quiet room for the rest of the day. Those days are honestly so fun, but they take it out of you so much. Also do feel a little bit sad because that was the last one. And we've been doing it for so long. It's like just become like part of like the routine and like all the people up there that we've like got to know, got to love. We may never see them again. So it's quite sad actually. But today I have a very free day. I was actually meant to be having a meeting in London, but I've moved it to tomorrow because I'm already in London to see my physio. So it made more sense to like line them up. So we're going to try and crack on with tidying up my room so I can then start packing for holiday. I've got a couple of returns and stuff I need to do. I won't vlog that because that's gonna be so boring. But let me just open this little parcel with you because it just came through the door and I've literally got no idea what it is. And I don't think I've ordered anything, which is actually quite unlike me. Going on holiday, I normally do a couple of orders, but I haven't actually done any this time around. Obviously this year I've already done one trip to like a sunny place. So I already have loads of stuff. So I didn't want to just buy things unnecessarily. Right, I can't show you this side because my address is on it. Oh my God. That's so exciting. I freaking love buying this stuff. It's literally the best ever. Oh my God. That is, wow. That is such an insane parcel. It's got like actual plastic board in it. I'm glad it's cracked. No, it hasn't cracked, but that's insane. Oh my God, there's so many things. Right, this is really exciting. So we've got step 1. Cleanser. It's such a good cleanser. I already have it and I use it all the time. Oh my God. We've then got step 2, milky toner. I've been wanting to try this for such a long time. Apparently it's a very good dupe for, is it Rode? I don't want to say Rode. Rare, Refi. There's 3 of them that all sound so similar. Whichever one does the glazing milk toner. It's apparently a dupe for that. And I keep going to order that and then I see the shipping cost and I'm like, I'm not doing it. Then we've also got step 3 treat, phytomucin glow serum. No idea what that is. We'll have to do some research because I've never heard of that. We've then got, moisturising cream. Again, I already have this moisturising cream. Great moisturising cream. And I think I'm actually nearly running out, so that's great. Step 5 Protect, which is an SPF serum. I actually have already been sent these and I haven't got around to using them because I always get into the routine of when I get sent something, opening it and then not using things that are already opened. So I'm trying to like use all the things I've already got. So I've got this, but I haven't tried it because I already had like 5 SPFs open. I was like, right, we need to actually start finishing some products before opening new ones. And then we have got a lip oil. I'm going to try it now. I'm a big fan of lip oils. I honestly feel so tired. Yay, I think she's pink. So I may look a little bit crazy. Okay, no, it's a light pink. I was going to say I may look a little bit crazy because I've got no makeup on. I do love a lip oil, I have to say. Lip oils are my thing. Oh, it's like I think it's scented. Feels like it's like strawberry. Oh, she's gorge. I can't see my face right now, so I don't know if I actually look a little bit insane. It's like really pink. So, God, I just love waking up to the door going and it being like an exciting little parcel. I feel so tired. I'm honestly so tired. But yeah, we have got a very big, just like sort out life day. I need to edit a fair few pieces of content. I'm going to start editing this vlog. Basically, obviously like the outfits we're wearing in the live video aren't actually released yet. So I'm not actually allowed to post this vlog until the week after I was going to post it. So I need to try and think of an idea to post on YouTube for next Wednesday, because otherwise we're not going to have a post. Because my intention was obviously to post this. So I need to try and think about what we're going to post. But yeah, we leave for Costa Rica in 4 days. And we don't have accommodation sorted yet. That is the itinerary for today. We basically have some backup options, but Liv has a friend that is potentially trying to help us find somewhere in Costa Rica and can do us a little bit of a discount. So we're seeing if she replies, but we've basically said like if we don't get anything from that, we'll book one of the hotels we have found tomorrow evening. But yeah, I feel like I've got quite a lot of admin-y bits that I need to get done today, just like try and sort out my life so I can actually then like pack and stuff. But I've just been putting off sorting my room out for so long that I'm just like, oh, I've actually got to do it. Positive vibes, positive vibes. I actually did start sorting it the other day. But you know, when it gets worse to get better, that is the current situation. So it's currently looks like a bomb has gone off. Yeah, we've been putting it off, but I feel like today is the day to actually just get my shit together and sort everything out. But yeah, good morning. I hope everyone's having a much more awake morning than I am. Good morning, guys. It is actually now the next day. I'm switching in between filming 2 vlogs right now and it is getting a little bit confusing. But basically the whole day yesterday, I was tidying up my room and we've actually made so much progress. You will see. This doesn't look like I've made a lot of progress, but guys, we've been through it. I can't even explain to you how messy it was before we started this, but I'm feeling really good. We've just been to the charity shop. We've just taken loads of stuff back, but I have my physio appointment again today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit deflated. Last time I was tidying up my room, basically, I had to stop within like 2 hours of doing it because my back started really hurting. Yesterday I managed to do from like, I think like 10 a.m. until 12 a.m. So I was doing it for like a good 12 hours solid shift and my back literally felt completely fine. And then randomly I got in bed and as I was laying down I was like, wait, no, my back really hurts, and I can now feel a twinge in it again, which is so annoying because the whole week my back has actually felt really good. We're definitely not back to square one. I feel like we've just got a little bit of a twinge in there that hopefully my physio will be able to just get out by giving it a little massage. But feeling a little bit deflated because I was really excited to go to my physio appointment and be like, oh my God, we've made so much progress. Like, I'm barely getting any pain. But yeah, I'm trying not to get too in my head about it because at the end of the day, the room needed a tidy and that is what we have done. And I'm feeling really good about the fact that we've actually got so much space on my floor. I also did like a massive clear out and I quite literally got rid of 3 bags full of dresses. My dress cupboard was heaving at the seams and I literally never ever went in there because I just felt really overwhelmed. There was too many dresses, I could never find anything. I've actually now given it all to sort out. All the dresses are in like order of what kind of dress they are and like I can actually find things, so I can now start wearing cute things. Like this dress I'm wearing right now, I completely forgot I even had this. It was like in the back of my cupboard. But yeah, we've got given so much stuff away to charity, which honestly makes me really happy. I always loved the idea of putting stuff on Vinted, but I just never do it. Like at the end of the day, like I know I'm a disorganized queen and I know fully well me putting stuff on Vinted, it just isn't gonna happen. I've actually had like loads of bin bags in my office spare room to put on Vinted and I just can't bring myself to do it. So I'm probably going to give them to the charity shop as well, maybe in a couple of weeks when I'm back from Costa Rica, because the charity shop I give stuff to is really small and I know they get a little bit overwhelmed when I give them too much stuff. So I'll give it a couple of weeks for them to start the stuff I've already given them, and then when I'm back I'll give them the other stuff as well. I actually may try and go to Em's house because her mum gets so excited when I bring her like my spare stuff. So I may try and like align it with go to Emma's house and then like go to the charity shop after with the bits she doesn't want. But yes, got the physio appointment today, and then I also have a little meeting with my assistant, which is really exciting. We were actually meant to do it yesterday, but I got back from Birmingham so late. Like, I can't remember what I said in the previous clip in this vlog, but I was literally, I don't think I've ever felt that tired in my entire life, like not even joking. We ended up moving it today, which actually worked out really well for me because I already had my physio appointment and we're literally meeting like 5 minutes around the corner. So very, very convenient. Very glad that we managed to do that because I wouldn't have been able to sort out my room if we did it yesterday. But yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't seen her in a couple of months. We keep meaning to do it every month, but then life just keeps coming up and we both are busy girlies. My assistant literally has 2 kids, so like life is busy. But yeah, excited to go and see her. I've booked like a pub garden, but then I called them. They were like, we can't reserve the garden area. So we may end up getting there and there being no outside spaces, but we both are like, we want to sit in the sun and just have a couple of drinks and have a good time. Excited to do that, but I cannot have too many glasses of wine or Aperol or whatever I decide to drink because I'm going to see Jurassic Park this evening with my boyfriend. And when I say out of every single movie in this entire world, Jurassic Park is his favourite. Like, I think it was one of his first movies that he watched when he was a child, and he's been like obsessed with it ever since. So he is so excited to see this movie. So I cannot have too many drinks because I genuinely think my boyfriend will dump me if I turn up to see him and I'm drunk and like I can't properly pay attention to the movie, so he can't like discuss it with me after. So I have to be very responsible with my alcohol club consumption because I do not want to upset my boyfriend. I also don't really drink, and I'm also on antibiotics. I can drink on these antibiotics, don't worry, I'm not being silly. But I do get a lot drunker a lot quicker, and because I don't ever drink, I already get drunk quite quickly. So may have to cap myself on like 2 drinks and see how we feel. But yeah, also, since I tidied up my room, you see I have this face mask, right? I completely forgot that with the face mask you get a little stand. I think I actually paid a little bit extra to get the stand because I was like, right, want to actually make it look like quite nice. But how cool is this? You like put it in the like controller like this, put the mask on the stand, and it looks all nice and neat. So I got that to put on my desk, and I actually didn't have any space on my desk. And I kept telling myself, when I ordered this mask, I kept telling myself you can only open it when you tidy your room. Evidently that didn't happen, but we now do have space to actually put it on my desk, which I'm really excited about. Okay, you can have to excuse me in the background there, but look how cute that looks. I feel like I need to find somewhere else to put these. Also, so annoying, I think the fuse has gone on these lights, so I need to try and get that changed. But I think that looks so cute. But yeah, I don't really love the aesthetic of these just being like sat here. In my brain, they were gonna like fit in here, but as we can see, this is already quite busy, so there's not really any room in there. So yeah, we need to try and find somewhere else to put them because I don't really love like when things are like all out in the open and look a little bit like cluttery. But what a good little selection. I quite literally love Sol de Janeiro sprays so much. Like literally whenever they bring out a new one, straight in my basket. I actually smelt this one in the airport and I was like, oh my God, she's gorgeous. She smells so good. The only thing that annoys me about this one is it didn't come in a bigger size. Like I don't really love the smaller ones. They're handy to put in like bags and stuff, but I feel like it's quite expensive to get a smaller one. Like for a bigger one, I think it's like an extra tenner, but you get like 3 times the amount. But yeah, anyway, my camera's on 7% and I need to charge you before I leave at my house to go to physio. But yeah, I'm really excited for today. I feel like it's going to be a lovely day. Also, just because I had such a productive day tidying up yesterday, I just am in a very good mood. Like, you know, when you've actually like really made a difference to your life by doing something like tidying up or something, like it's made me feel so productive and like in a really good mood. And I think honestly, since like I've hurt my back, I've just felt like a bit like meh, because I haven't really been able to do anything. I wasn't even really able to tidy up without being in pain. But I think what I actually needed was for my back to feel a little bit better, be able to actually do something productive, even though I haven't been able to like train or anything for such a long time now. That has actually made me feel really good. I feel like that's given me the endorphins that exercise normally would give me. But yeah, I will see you when we get to the physio.
You say you don't need me, but I'm the only one you call whenever you're lost. You say you got somewhere to be, but you've been here since yesterday with your phone turned off. Mind's doing all the talking, but have you asked your heart? Sounds like a good place to start. Your feeling seems to be left in the dark, defeated, tired, screaming, what if you ask your heart? Sounds like a good place to start.
done. That actually went. It's going to be okay. He basically just was trying to get the nerves to move around a tiny little. I don't think that's the right word. He told me he can't move the nerves around, so that's definitely right. But he just basically gave me a little massage, as you would have seen, and he was saying he was really excited to tell me I could do gym exercises, but because it started hurting again because of my little toady up yesterday, we're now doing the same exercises again, and I've got an appointment with him the day after I land, so excited for that. So we are now just walking to go and meet my assistant for lunch and a couple of drinks. Hopefully you can't hear all the works going on around here, but I don't actually know where we are going. I basically booked somewhere for us to go, but then I called them, obviously gorgeous day, wanting to sit outside, and I said like, oh, I just wanted to check that like my reservation had gone through for the outside because I left it in the notes. They're like, no, we don't do reservations for the outside. So I then tried to call the Copper Club, and they also didn't have the ability to reserve for outside. So I'm just walking there now to see if I can go and get us a table that is outside. If not, I think we'll try and find somewhere else, just because we don't get this weather that much in England, and also it's not actually that hot anymore. Obviously the start of this week was absolutely roasting, so it's actually like got a nice breeze so it doesn't feel too hot, so it's perfect weather to sit outside. So I want to try and make the most of it whilst we can. So we just need to fast forward a couple of days because I actually completely forgot about this vlog in the stress of like packing, preparing. But we are now on our way to the airport to fly to Costa Rica. I am picking up Liv on the way to the airport, and I'm not gonna lie, I am really tired. I've had about 3 hours sleep. But I always find that like on flight days I don't really mind not having the best night's sleep because I know that I'm going to be sat on like an 18-hour flight, so I can have as much sleep as I like, so it's fine. I have also developed the most angry red spot on my nose ever. It's literally giving Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, do you know what I mean? But don't really know where that's come from, and also why is it so angry? Like, it's bright red and it like actually kind of hurts. So we're gonna hope that somehow miraculously goes down on this flight. Probably not gonna happen, but it's not really giving cute, and I haven't really brought any makeup with me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this vlog off here. So thank you so much for watching. It's far too early in the morning that I can't even remember any of the things that I normally say to you guys. Yeah, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your week, but next week will be our first Costa Rica vlog. But yeah, the next few vlogs are all gonna be Costa Rica travel vlogs, and I literally love travel vlogs so much. They make me so happy. There's something so special about being able to like capture all of your memories on video, so like I can just re-watch my own vlogs and feel like I'm there, which always makes me really happy. But yeah, if you did get this far in this video, I want you to comment a car emoji. Sorry, that is so random. I'm just can currently only really see cars, and that's the only inspiration my very tired brain has got. I'm currently in so much traffic as well. But if you did get this far in this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. I promise these vlogs are a little bit more organized. I'm not sure if I can say a lot more organized because I feel like they're not. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye. Mwah.